out of nowhere, girl DM messaged me earlier, like an hour before this, and she was like, hey, I don't know if you're into nonfiction or like autobiographical stuff, but you should check this out. And I was like, oh my God, I was just reading a thing that you would like. And then I sent her one of my recs. Oh my God, I do. You know what, you would like this one. Just exchanging books, dude. I'm like, how did you know? So, you know. But the book club won't pick my smut books. Yeah, the book club does not pick your smut books, unfortunately. No one wants to read. What was the one about fucking milking that fucking bull? Like, what the fuck was that one called? The one Alma mentioned. What the hell was the name of it? It had a crazy title. Minotaur Milking Bar! Minotaur Milking Bar! Yeah, she was saying it was good. I was like, huh. It sounds terrible, actually, but you know what? Maybe it's good. I don't know. Super well known. I think it's because there's a shocking title more than anything. But it might be good. I mean, people were saying, like, you know, maybe I underestimated the book club. I wasn't familiar with their game. We got a strong book club here. We do. We got a strong ass book club. There's another one too, like where she gets with the dinosaur that also eats her arm at one point. Guys, I need you to understand something too. Like, I don't talk about this a lot, but I'm very otome pilled. There's a whole fandom around otome games. And like, there are a lot of people like me that play them just because some of the premises are crazy. And you're like, you know what? I'm down for some crazy shit right now. I want to see what this is about. And I've seen some of the worst stuff in that circle. So like, there's no book that will shock me at this point. People said Minotaur Milking Farm, and I was like, oh, only a Minotaur? Whatever. You don't know about my game with the bug boys in it, where everyone's a fucking insect. Okay, that shit was weird as fuck. Like, what the fuck was that? They were all insects. Like, did a dinosaur? No, a dinosaur with the double D's. These are funny, though. That's the problem. These are satirical. The pigeon game, Hatoful Boyfriend. Oh my God. No, Yeti brother, it wasn't even a completely sexualized thing. It was romance. And they killed each other. Some of them ate each other. Some of them had tendencies. You know, like a mantis will eat its loved one. Well, it's not really like they love each other. It's just their mate. You know what I mean? There was like a lot of different weird insect behaviors, and they were like, what if they were people? What if the writer was like, what if I made a story? And that shit went insane. I was like, it was hard to read. It was fucked up. But one of my friends played it and was like, I need you on this. I need to talk to someone about this. And I was like, hey, I'm down to see what the fuck this is about. And I played it and I was like, I regret playing that, but at least I could talk to my friend about it, and I don't regret hanging out with my friend. It was fucked up, man. I don't recommend that game. I don't. It was awful, dude. Oh man. But like, I've got this shared experience with a select few people now. And then when I talk to someone and they mention, if they ever mention that game, I'm like, dude, mind meld. Like, immediately we're like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? I have one other friend who's like a crazy level of like, has played a lot of those games that are like weird as fuck. And you know who it is? It's Flayon. It's Flayon from Hollow Stars. He's the only one. He's the only one where I can talk to about this shit. And I'm like, oh man. There was one time he said something about that game with the bugs in it. He was streaming. He's one of my comfort streamers. He was sitting there streaming, and someone in his chat says something crazy, and then they're like acting like they said something crazy. He's like, that's nothing. He's like, until you play this game. He says the name of the game. Don't talk to me. And I DM him and I'm like, which round did you play? And I was like, I played this one first. And he was like, and dude, it was all over. It was all over. I was like, no way. No way I found one in the wild. Nuh-uh. We both knew the other was Otome Build for a while, but like, not that one. You know what I mean? Not that one. God, it was crazy. Don't play those games, man. I regret every minute of my life that I've spent on these weird ass games, but I don't regret the friendships that I made because of them. However, I would not recommend them as a very good way to make friends. Not really. I'm just thinking about something. They're so fucked up. Not really recommended. Weird games are fun, though. I don't think weird is the right way to encompass what these games are. They are fucked up. Getting mixed messages here. What I'm saying is I'm an outlier who managed to get something good out of it because I made like 3 friends who also know what these things are and we have shared trauma. But I have not really seen other people say much about that. Pretty much people play these games alone and then like get depressed. So, you know, I don't think it's really a good method. I don't think it's a good method. Unless you've got like 2 other friends and you're going to enter a blood pact, which then like you could enter a blood pact to like go to the gym or something way better for you, right? You know what I mean? Would you recommend them being played in the voice chat with friends? I did that with one friend for one other game, and it was just like her crying the whole time and me consoling her and trying to not feel uncomfortable about the game. And it was like a little funny, mostly awful though. Girl DM once mentioned this vile old Japanese otome game between a depressed dude and a lonely cosmic horror / cryptid girl, morally black all the way through, but the art was neat. Yeah, well that's, okay. I'm someone who just really loves art. So if a game, a lot of these games that are just visual novels of some sort, I'm in them for the art a lot of the time. I'm in them for the writing, like it's a book, but very much so the art. So sometimes you just kind of like put up with a story because you're like, I want to get through this because I want to see all the shit. But I don't want to see the art by just Googling it. One, because a lot of these you can't if they're like very small. But you know, a lot of the time it's like, you know, I want to understand what's going on in here because you don't understand the art if you don't play the game because it's a drawing of a scene that's happening, you know? So like, important. I know that one with the cosmic horror shit. I did not play that one. That one I was just like, oh, I don't want to. But that's in the vein of like, that shit is fucked up. Those games are fucked up. You know what I mean? Me with my 10,000th regression villainous manhwa. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. That's me when I'm trying to fall asleep every night. I'm usually okay falling asleep. If I'm having trouble falling asleep and I'm like, I need something, that's what I open up, dude. Right on my phone. Start scrolling, start reading. I won't retain any of this because I'm doing this to pass out, but it's a good time. Boom. Asleep and like, you know, it like fills a little of that time and keeps me from doom scrolling anything else, right? But I love the slop because I love the art. The art is so good on so many of them. And I'm just there for good art. I'm there for the character designs, you know? I love it. I love the art in so many of them. So... And then sometimes one of them is good and I'll be like, okay, I'll actually read this one. You know, others, not so much. Not so much. I am cool with the mole people. They're not so bad. But I live below them, actually.